Hello everyone! Well, I certainly hope you'd enjoy that awesome feeding video I just posted. I think the best attack had to go to the regal jumping spider as well as my Entripepi who mistakenly bit his water dish. That was a sight to see. Very funny too. Well, today it's the 27th of February. Going to update you on two T's. Well, here is Annabelle, the Avic egg sac that you have seen. Yeah, it's gotten some size now, it's a little bit bigger. But what I really wanted to show you, the coup de grace, is actually this specimen right here. So just went for a family portrait shoot, and I just came home and I noticed that my Acanthoscurria brocklehursti, which is the Brazilian white-banded, is currently molting. This is the reason why you haven't seen her in future feeding videos, because she was certainly not interested in eating. Now, usually with the Acanthoscurrias, they're really hungry eaters, and when one certainly stops to eat, then you right away can predict that it can be in pre-molt. And sure enough, here she is. So I did come back around 4 o'clock and I noticed that she wasn't doing anything. Now it's around 8:45 p.m. and looks to me that she's starting. So everyone's asking me to film a molting process video, and there we go. This is how they do it. They go upside down and then they start to push out of their old exoskeleton, and that's how tarantulas grow. So this this big T, when did she last molt? I believe it was early summer of 2013, and now it's February. Yeah, she is a mature female, around 6.5 inches, so I can't wait to see how big she's gonna get. And this is Sasha right after her molt. I unfortunately missed the tail end of it because I fell asleep. She looks absolutely gorgeous. You can tell by her really sharp red hairs on her abdomen and the patterns on her legs. Just very slightly different than the A geniculata. I just want to prod her to show you how really large she is. She's at least around a good 6 inches, almost 7. Simply amazing. Let's put the hide on her and then check out her molten sexes for you on film. Exact same thing what I did with Dora in the previous feeding video. Okay, so this is her molt. This is actually 2 days since he last molted, so this is March 1st. Okay, so I have soap and water as shown in Talon AWD's channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to soften the molt by putting the molt in soap and water. Okay, so after about a minute in the soap and water mix, the molt folds up pretty nicely. Wow, she was massive. Okay, so now I'm going to take some shish kebab skewers and open up the abdomen area. This is what I'm showing. Okay, so let me just do that on film. Okay, because this will take 2 hands instead of 1, because I'm probably likely going to split the abdomen, which I don't really want. Oh yeah, definitely confirmed female. Alright, so once again, this is a tutorial tutorial video how to sex tease by molt. This is the 100% confirmed way to show you. Okay, so abdomen is fully open. You can see the book lungs, the first pair, which is the upper pair, and the bottom pair, or the left pair and the right pair. Now, if you notice right in the center where my meat skewer is pointing to, you can see the characteristic flap as well as 2 little loop structures on there. So this is called the spermathecae, which is the sperm sac. And if you do see this sperm sac, then you know that you have a 100% confirmed female tarantula. And it's really obvious too when you look at a specimen so large, because the males would not be so bulky built like that. And at that stage they would start looking very leggy, they would have their tibial hooks as well as their bulbous palps. So this is right away how you can tell that you have a female. Wow. Okay, and then we can just measure her to see how large she originally was. Okay. So I always measure T's by their leg span, never by their body length, because it's not a really good accurate measure that people like to do. Okay, so I have the top end here. Okay. So she is roughly 15 centimeters. So that is roughly exactly 6 inches. And then we could do diagonal leg span to see if she's any larger. Oh wow, she is actually larger. Okay, so that is 17 centimeters. So, yeah, 6.5 inches. Almost 7. Wow, truly a monster, and pretty much full grown. Maybe about half an inch more. 7 to 8 inches is pretty the typical size of these Acanthoscurrias. And if I flip her over, the molt over, can you see the fangs? Yeah, there they are. Just imagine to get bitten by those. Ouch. And this is, if I were to handle her, it should definitely cover my hand. Very, very nice species. Alright everyone, so I do hope you enjoyed this sexing video as well as tutorial of my Acanthoscurria brocklehursti, the giant white banded. Thanks for watching.